What is going on, everybody? My name is Polar Bear, here again with another Division video, and today I am solo in the Dark Zone 7, 8, and 9. I'm just doing a little farming. That's the gameplay you're going to see in the background here, but I wanted to kind of talk about a couple things that I have noticed and changes I've seen in the PTS so far, and what I think is going to stick in the Division for this upcoming patch. So starting off, I kind of want to talk about a little bit about the gear sets and the gear items and just gear in general. So starting off, I've been testing a lot of builds with loadouts. It's definitely nice where you can make multiple builds and switch back and forth, on the fly. Like I said in previous videos, it's super nice to just kind of, okay, what do I want to run today? What do I want to test today? Especially here in the PTS, it's super nice to test everything. Now, one of them that I have been testing quite frequently is Predator's Mark. Now, I've noticed that the shrapnel perk before didn't work. Now it works more frequently. I believe it is a 30% chance to apply it to other NPCs or any other players or anything like that who are standing within close proximity to each other. Now you definitely notice that. If you have firearms and stuff stacked like that, you're definitely going to feel a little bit more damage output. In this PTS, I really feel like it's super balanced, especially with putting out damage. I've been switching back and forth to, I play the PTS for a night or two, and then I'll switch back over to the regular game or what the state of the game is now, and I feel like it's just I want to play in the PTS. I don't want to play in the normal game right now. It's I don't know, it's kind of a yin and yang type of thing, but especially the build I've been going for right now is definitely Banshee. Banshee is freaking amazing. The damage out of cover seems to be insane. I don't know why, even though it's only, what, 5%, it still seems like so much. But Predator's Mark, kind of straying away from that, Predator's Mark is definitely going to be, making a comeback. I've noticed it in the PTS especially, players using it on me when, with rogue groups and stuff like that, but it's definitely not going to be more of a solo type build. It's going to be with a group, you're applying that damage to people within proximity. The high-end build I've been using, it's definitely good. It's not, high-end is high-end with the damage you can output because you're not using any skills, you're using raw damage, is definitely noticeable. As far as Deadeye goes, and as far as Striker goes and things like that, those are all still pretty much the same. I haven't really put anything like that together. I did put a Deadeye build together, but I do not have the sniper rifle to put a Deadeye build together, so I was on the hunt for a sniper rifle in both the PTS and the regular state of the game now, and I still haven't, gotten one. But another big topic is the Seeker Mine and, of course, Nimble. Now, I've talked about Nimble in my previous videos, and I really got a chance to kind of test it out in this. I just kind of scraped the bottom of the barrel with it, but the longer you run into another cover, the more you seem to get. It does happen in 4 ticks, and it happens over a 4-second period. Like I said before, you were getting 4% instead of the normal 2% of what it displayed in game. Now it's actually 2%, but it's over amount of time. So it's essentially kind of like using, I believe, what is it, critical save? I'm not sure. I don't remember. I have to look. But when you pop the heal now, it heals you over time. So it's not going to be an instant heal where you can just bounce from cover to cover. Now, Seeker Mine, on the other hand, did get a pretty nice buff. It's not going to be airburst damage anymore. It's damage over time, basically, which is the fire that's gonna kill you, supposedly. If you have over 300k toughness, you don't notice a huge difference. You're not going to go down right away. Sure, you're going to take a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be crazy damage where you're just one-shotting. Now, what they did was they basically took 20% of the initial explosion on the air burst, which means there's no more stagger, which is probably what is going to kill you in the first place. So when you get that stagger on you, you can't pop a heal, you can't do anything, you're freaking out, and then next thing you know, you get shot up and you're dead. Another thing that I've noticed that they've done is with the defibrillator and some of the healing skills and talents and things like that. So basically, besides overdose, which is primarily what I use because you get so much health for it, defibrillator is probably one of the best heals in the game. You just throw it on the ground when one of your teammates is down, it pops them right up. Now, I know there's been a kind of a bug or something where if you pop that and your teammates don't do anything, they just lay on the ground and they're dead, they don't get up. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So now basically they fixed that, so you can definitely see it happen more frequently. I've used it with a couple groups and things like that just to test it out. With the support station, there was a thing where if you're getting healed by the support station, your player can come up and heal you. What they did was they fixed that to where if you're getting healed by the support station, you can only get healed by the support station if you already have it. You have to basically let go of it in order to use a defibrillator, or use, you know, have somebody come over and actually pick you up. So as far as the healing skills goes, weapon damage, things like that, it's pretty much everything's been reworked. It's so much nicer now. The game feels a lot more balanced than what it is now. As far as putting out damage, you know, taking damage for that matter, I feel so much stronger in the PTS. I don't know why. Maybe because it is balanced and is a test server. They don't have everything that they're running on the servers now. Like I said, this is my first time playing a PTS, so I'm really looking out for things and really noticing things because I, you know, play quite a bit. So, but it's definitely noticeable. It's really nice to kind of have this feeling like this is where the game should be. Now, as far as the Dark Zone goes, I've always been a fan of the Dark Zone. I tend not to play in there a lot because I'm mostly solo. That's why I've been playing a lot of Last Stand since that came out, because it's more of a multiplayer feel to me, and that's what I really want to do is PvP and improve on my skills. Now, when I come into the Dark Zone and it's just me, and I see a manhunt, you know, it's solo guy, just running around by himself. I run up to him, oh, there's 3 more there, and I get focus fired, and I'm down. So I've tended to play more Last Stand in 1.6, just because it's a lot easier for me to, you know, get better at the game in general. I love to farm in the DZ. I know 1 through 6 very well. That's why I've been playing up in 7, 8, and 9 a lot more, because I want to get more familiarized with it. So if I do go on a manhunt or something like that, I know where I'm running. Don't want to run into any, you know, checkpoints or anything like that where I'm going to get stuck and, you know, be, you know, by myself or a dead end or something like that. So the Dark Zone now is definitely, in this PTS, is awesome. I love it. I want to keep playing in it. I've been playing the past couple days. We have 1 more week for the PTS. I believe this is the last week coming up, so definitely testing out some more builds, things like that, seeing where everything's at. The loadouts, like I said before, is freaking awesome. It's so nice to be able to put stuff together. I did answer my own question. You cannot pull from the stash. It will not let you pull from the stash. I tried. I put a build in the stash, and then I put another build on and left that one there intact with mods and everything, with the weapons and everything like that. You can't pull it over. It tells you if you want to pull the pieces over that you have on your person. So you can't do that. You have to have the pieces in your inventory. As far as everything else goes, the new texture changes, the load-in screens, things like that is definitely improved. The ladder spot, like I put out in my other video, and some of the other texture changes, I did notice one more besides the ladder and the DZO2 extraction there, where kind of you can go up top. Now there's 2 ropes, and there's another way to get in through that contaminated zone. The ladder spot, of course, going all the way through to West 33rd Street at that scaffolding area, definitely gives you another way to kind of zoom through and get there quickly. You can't camp there anymore. You probably can survive a rogue timer, but it's going to be really tough. Another one I noticed is up in DZO4. I was doing a normal farming route, and I went up to DZO4, and there's that kind of little area where you could go up the stairs, the little spiral staircase, and people would camp up there because you could only come up the stairs. Now, I remember a time in 1.4, things like that, when smart cover and things were becoming top dogs. You just pop a smart cover down, throw up, you know, a shield, and just sit at that doorway, and people would just funnel through that staircase. That's no longer the case. They opened up 2 elevator shafts on the left side where the staircase normally is, so you can take the elevators up on the ropes and come around the back side. So that's no longer an option. Besides all the world changes and things like that, farming now is definitely a lot easier. I've put a lot of hours into farming into this game because it is a looter shooter, and that's what you're after, is loot. I'm a huge Destiny player too, so I mean, I was always after that Galahorn, and now I'm, you know, after their MDR, and I fucking can't get it, and it makes me so frustrated. But anyway, so it's really nice to farm now, because if you clear an entire landmark, you get an extra reward. So you have a chance to get, you know, more gear, things like that. And what's nice about it is it acts as a supply drop, so it automatically goes into your inventory. You don't have to extract it or anything like that. It's just automatic in the inventory. You're set. As far as everything else goes, I mean, this is pretty much this PTS has been a cool experience for me to play and kind of give you guys my insight on it and let you know what's been going on and some of the changes and things like that. I am trying to put a couple builds together, but I'm playing in the PTS, so my build's super strong, so it's not going to apply to anything that's going on now. So I'm kind of waiting for another build video to get this underway, for basically year 2 underway, so I can you know, get a decent build video out for you guys right now. I could show you my Banshee build right now, and it's going to be super OP. I don't know why. It's crazy. I can deal so much damage, especially to like rogue players and stuff. There was a few guys on Manhunt the other night, and we just kept stomping them, man. There was only 2 of us against them, and the damage out of cover is real in the PTS for some reason. I don't know why. Especially with like something like a FAMAS or a Bullfrog or a lightweight M4, if you have like competent things like that. All those stacks definitely improved, it feels like. So weapon damage, you know, all the texture changes, Seeker Mine getting, you know, pretty decent sized nerf, farming, all that good stuff. I mean, I really had a chance to test everything out for you guys, and I wanted to share it with you. On a side note, it has been popping. I've kind of played with a few guys that I really look up to in this game. Like Butter is one. I got a chance to play with him the other day while he was streaming. I was trying to chat with him, but I think he was paying attention to his stream, so I was trying to help him kill Agent Exhale and his team. Those dudes, man, are insane. Those guys are incredible players. If you haven't looked at them, they're pretty big YouTube names right now. Definitely go check them out, especially Like Butter. Agent Exhale is still climbing up there. He's at about 3,000 subscribers, so it's really nice. But yeah, guys, so I'm going to keep this video a little bit shorter. This PTS has been awesome, man. If you guys want me to test anything out, if you want me to test a build out for you, maybe you're running a build right now, like a tactician or something, and you want me to build my own and test it out for you and maybe give you like insight on it and what I think, you know, just testing out against players or something like that, definitely let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I will be more than happy to. I want your guys' feedback as well. Let me know if you guys, if this information has been helpful to you guys, if there's anything else that I missed or anything that I missed from the patch notes or anything like that. I will definitely go back and, you know, check those things out and get some more info for you guys. But if you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe, as it helps me out. I'm enjoying this PTS, and I am so stoked for it to go live, and I'm excited for the console players to play it too, because I know a lot of people don't play on PC, and the console players are, you know, kind of at a loss right now because they don't get a chance to. Even though they said in the year 2 basically release that they are going to get a PTS, I'm not sure when it's coming or if it is even going to happen. It's supposed to be later down the road, but I'm assuming that the 1.6.1 is going to drop sometime, maybe end of June, maybe beginning of July, something like that, once they finish this, because the PTS does end, like I said, in a week. So we have one more week. So let me know, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to keep this a little bit short, like I said. My name is Polar Bear. We will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.